Hey everyone, I have some really old hard drives here I want to show you. This one here is a Seagate, and this one was a Texas Instruments. Unfortunately, it was stripped years ago. And I also have a Mini Scribe, and this one was also stripped. It's in really rough shape. Now these have been sitting out for about probably 8 to 10 years out in the weather, so they haven't really fared well, but this one actually works. So I had to free up the stepper motor. It was seized, and I pulled off the cover after turning. The motor wasn't seized, but it was stiff, so I took off the cover, and there was water inside. It did dry up. Now, I was turning this, and I freed up the motor, and it actually turns on. So I'm just going to plug it in, and I have a power supply hooked up. I'm just going to plug it in and show you this thing. Okay. Now, you won't find a motor like that in a modern hard drive. I have a 95 hard drive here, and built in 1995, and the motor is just tiny compared to one of the 80s. So this Texas Instruments hard drive is similar to this one here that I had running, the Seagate, and it's just slightly different, maybe design, but basically the same. And very large spindle motor, and I have the read-write heads here. That's all that I have left of it, and you can see how they're attached to these little pieces of metal. Okay, so I have a Mini Scribe here, and it ain't so mini, that's for sure, but back in the day this was modern technology. This one, I'm not sure what year it is. It's probably 83 and 84. You can see the it looks ancient. Now, I'm just going to pop the cover off. This thing sat outside for years and years in the rain and the weather. It actually has a hole in the cover. Something must have broke a hole in the cover. It was in a scrap heap. And I just loosened the screws, so I'm just going to pull the cover off and see what it looks like. Ooh. Now that hard drive's in pretty rough shape. You see all the corrosion. And I'll just zoom in on here. There's the stepper motor and the read-write head assembly. The platters, it's all covered in corrosion. Let's see if it's seized or not. No, it's not seized. The motor's not seized. But I don't know if this thing will ever run again. The actual head is broken right off. Because I was turning it with it all jammed up with all this stuff in here. So it popped one of the little heads off. So Anyway, that hard drive's a complete write-off, but the motor might be alright. But that thing's shot. Now I have some more hard drives like these ones in some old XT 8088 computers. Now I'm probably going to take the hard drives apart before I try to turn on the computers, because they do get seized up, and if they're like this mini scribe over here, then will never work. But I'm going to probably pull them out of the computers and just see if they're in working condition, and then hook them up to the computer and see if they'll actually load some software or see what's on them. Well, that is just a look at some really old hard drives, and I'm going to show you some more videos. I have lots more retro stuff. So, thank you for watching.